Folks, welcome back. So what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to do a tear down of my homemade pocket hole machine. And if you haven't seen this machine, it's just a little benchtop pocket hole machine that I've made that will clamp and drill. And if you look through my other videos, then you'll see a few demos of this. But like I said, in this video, what I'm going to do is tear it apart, show you all the pieces, and then in the next video, what I'm going to do is we'll put it back together and we'll measure each piece, giving you the sizes so that you can build your own. So to get started, I'm just going to start taking parts off. So this is a little piece of plexiglass that goes in place here. We'll set that aside. And then I've got a small spring here that just holds this in place. And then a couple of springs out back. So we'll take these off. So we'll just set these out back as well. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this back piece off. Whoops. So it just takes a few screws to hold that on. And then what that'll do, I'm going to put all the screws here. What that'll do is allow this to fall back. Now what I'll do is I'll turn this around so you guys can see it at home. Now what I'm going to do is switch over my drill to a socket here so that I can take this bolt out. And then I've just got a pair of pliers here to hold on to the nut out back. So we'll just take this apart. There, that'll slide apart now. Now I'm just going to slide the pocket hole machine just aside for just a second. The machine itself. Now I'm going to take this all apart. So keep all the bolts and nuts together that go together. So now we'll take this one off. Like I said, in this video I'm just going to do the tear down. In the next video we'll measure everything. So just take that and set that aside with its nut and washer. And I'll set all the hardware over here. So this is just a little block that holds the, that does the clamping. Now I'm just going to take the handle off. So this will take my handle off. Just use my driver. There. So that'll take these two little pieces off. Now put the screw and the nut back on these ones as well. Now I'm going to take this back part off. To take this back part off, I've just got to use a little punch here. So there's my bolt out of the back, and then that'll take my handle off, and then all I've got left is this little block. I'm not going to take this all the way apart. I'm just going to set that aside, and I'm not going to take this all apart. I'm just going to set it aside because I can measure and tell you what the different components are here. So we'll just set these all aside now. So them are the different components. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stand this thing up, and I'm going to take this first little lever off here. I guess I'm going to actually maybe even just lay it right down. So I'm going to take this first, and this should just pop out. Yeah, there we go. So now we'll take this piece out. So there, that'll, and there's not much sense in taking that second part apart as well. I'm just going to leave it. So there's the other two bolts. What I am going to do is I'm actually going to take the slide mechanism that I made here for the drills, because it'll go right back in the exact same holes, so I can just put my pencil marks where I've got it, and then I can take this right apart so you guys can see it. So the first thing I guess I'll do is I'll take the drill out. So to do that, I'm just going to stand it up here, and the first thing I'm going to do is take the screw, or the little hole down for the drill, or the little spring. Then I've just got a small stop block here. I guess I'll take them screws, just a little block here, nothing special. And then that's going to allow my drill to come right out, and my drill's just on a block. And it's just got a screen door spring is what I'm using. So I'll set that aside now. Now I'm going to take my slide mechanism out. Just matter of loosening a few screws. There, that'll take my slides out, and it's nothing fancy as well, and I'm not going to take it all the way apart. I'm just going to take it apart that far, and then I'll be able to explain it to you pretty easy. So we'll just set that aside. Now I'm going to take my little stopper block, or my little pivot block out, and I guess I'm going to put a pencil mark around this as well, just so I can get it back in the same spot really easy. So there's just a little pivot block here, and we'll set this aside, and now we'll take the head out. So there's the cutting head. So that pretty much takes it all apart. I'm not going to take the cabinet apart as well. So hopefully you guys will take the time to like this video. In the next video, what we'll do is we'll start to assemble it. And it may take more than one video to go through all this, because I really don't want to make them too long. But that's what we'll do in the next video, give you guys some sizes. So hopefully you had fun watching. Hopefully you'll keep tuning in. And I thank you for watching this video.